Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO Fan video. I'm your host LEGO Fan, and I do fun LEGO videos at about 10 steps video, as well as cool Ben 10 videos. If you guys are new, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And with that out of the way, let's get started with part 3 of Ben 10 Alien Force Season 3, which is what I'm calling the Vilgax arc, which is the second half, going from Ghost Town all the way to the end. So the way I run this is like a quiz show. You got 10 seconds to guess which one of the characters said the line that I'm going to play, as well as their name. I already have 2 characters lined up, so I usually do this randomly. This time I'm not, and I apologize for any bent pictures. They honestly sit here for a long time, and, well, you can see the results for yourself. So as I said, I have 2 already lined up, and 1 is actually already set on my Kindle. So this is the character's first line here.
Greetings. I am Ambassador Zavino from the planet Luoda. We are seeking Ben Tennyson.
Of these characters, which one is the character Zavino? 10 seconds, good luck. So, as I said, I already had this set up because I had to repeat this twice. Once because I had poor internet connection, and the other time because I had not enough time to do these honestly pretty long videos. So this is the character Zavino. He is what is called a Leoden, first appearing and only appearing in the episode Con of Wrath, appearing teleporting to Earth to Ben Tennyson with Sicily and the Prince of the Leodens, who essentially just wanted to have Ben deliver the prince all the way to Pantophage, to the Pantophage so peace can reign. Unbeknownst to Ben, the king wanted to, eat him. So Ben managed to, order peace between them, and Zolvino reappeared on the planet, thanking him, but Wrath threatened him, saying, "Don't ever talk to me ever again." So being a Leoden, he can hover and has high flexibility in order to absorb any hits. He also has some sort of teleportation ability and his own ship. There is no known shared weaknesses between the Leodrins, but I noted for this guy that he does have a silver tongue and can be very untrustworthy, as with tall politicians, but let's not go into that story. Next character up is this one.
There's an old saying in my field, time travel is for immortals and fools, and I speak from experience.
Which one of these characters said that line, though based on that line you could probably assume who it is. 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character Professor Paradox. This is him right here. He's a human only appearing in the episode Time Heals, warning Gwen to not meddle with past events, predicting what she would say, appearing before she casts a spell. However, she casted the spell, and the events of Time Heals starts. He reappeared later in the episode, telling her what exactly happened in this dimension. Apparently, they lost a war with Hex, and now Hex rules the world, and took her to Hex's palace before leaving her because she just ran away. He then appeared briefly at the end, acknowledging that everything is as it was, and then disappeared once more. So he's a scientist and is very smart, which includes all the rules of the space-time continuum. He also is a time traveler and knows future events, though of course he can't say them, which makes him one of those characters that I call all-knowing. In other words, they know exactly what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and yeah. I also know Hex has that ability, but it seems like it only applies to his alternate counterpart. He's also very fast, or can appear so, by increasing his speed up via his pocket watch, which causes time to slow down. He also knows about other planets and alien life forms and can teleport and teleport others if need be. This can either be done through space-time or through a pocket watch, or he can just simply walk into like a teleportation place. He can also reverse any sort of aging effects and is immune to aging himself, called regression. He doesn't need to sleep or eat. He can interact with past and future versions of himself and can travel to alternate timelines. However, there are limits to his teleportation as he can't go certain places. I will be knowing those places before, but I do know that it is the edge of time, which is where Alien X's species is, as well as the beginning of time, since time is irrelevant there. He also the jokester and loves teasing people with riddles and games, and as stated, he can't tell about future events, though we can give them in cryptic manner. Alright, now we're into the true randomness, which is the part I like. So one of these characters doesn't actually have a first line, and this character is Ship, which two are Ship. 10 seconds, good luck. Based on the name, you could probably assume one of them is this one here, which is true because it is his Ship form. But this is his other form. This is his typical form. So, Ship is a galvanic mechamorph, only making brief appearances in this half, first appearing in Ghost Town, flying them to Vilgaxia before running off and mimicking an alien toaster. He then was convinced to go back to his ship form after making 5 loaves of toast, which, my god, I feel bad for Kevin, and then took them off planet. Then in the final battle part 1, he was used to get to Crab's ship on and off of it, as well as attacking it sometimes. So he has the same abilities as other galvanic mechamorphs, being able to merge his attack, enhancing or destroying it, and toss things that are part of him, though this is usually done unintentionally. He can also form spikes or tentacles in order to deter people, and is very elastic and flexible, being able to turn himself into goo. He's also immune to bullets, can survive in space, and regenerate any lost limbs. He also has an enhanced jump, it can upgrade a part of something in order to hide himself. He's very smart, he has an Omnitrix / plumber badge tracker no matter what form he takes, and is very fast, and is incredibly fast whenever he's in a vehicle form. He also has quick reactions, is durable, is strong, can morph his body into other objects without any tech that it finds. This also goes for non-tech related items such as a bookshelf. He can also trust Julie and can get Evermaxu abilities and acts like a dog. It can also change into its interior obliterator phase, which is the ship, which can be piloted manually if need be, and can go into space. It also has some storage pods and other stuff if it needs to. This can fire laser blasts as a machine gun or a single blast and are strong enough to break through mana. It can also fly, has an extinguisher, is durable, and can fire rockets. It also can climb vertically. Him, not the ship. That would be very weird. But it has the same weaknesses as any other mechamorph. It can be electrocuted, it's vulnerable to magic, and it adds a limit to its flexibility. It also cannot speak English as it only speaks its name, Ship, and is very gullible. Next character up also says their name, which is this one here.
I am Cicely, she who bore him.
So it's like...
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So, as she said, her name is Cicely, spelled with C's and not S's, by the way. She's a Leoden, first appearing in Carnibrath alongside Zalvino, going along with him but regretting it due to knowing what will happen to her son, the prince. And she appeared before the descent, thanking her son for the sacrifice and giving one last plea to Ben before declining. She then appeared at the end, thankful her son is alive, and left with Zalvino. So she has some sort of teleportation ability, can hover, is highly flexible, and is able to absorb hits, as well as the ability to project herself. There is no known weaknesses for her, so if you're fighting her, I would just recommend going away. Then again, you probably can tell that she's not really hyped on all the Leoden tradition of sacrificing their young to a king, who, I don't know, maybe we'll get to him in this video. Next character, or characters, I guess, up are these guys.
Wait, new plan. Run away! Run away!
Cowards. So, which one of these characters said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So those are the Forever Knights. Human first appearing and only appearing in the episode Vendetta, who were fought at the beginning of the episode on the dock, but they were mostly tied up or knocked out. Though Gwen did state that they were getting bolder. We'll see a whole arc of them in the next series, which is my least favorite arc. So they have knowledge on aliens and alien tech, as well as on regular tech. Some are also equipped with a staff with lasers that may have an electric lance that can break through mana. They are also very durable. Some are expert scientists. Some are intelligent. Very few. Some are also equipped with a laser sword or a regular sword and shield. They can also run fast, are good drivers, or agile. Some are equipped with an electronic mace. They have laser lances mostly, which is the weapon you see in his hand. They also have knowledge on the criminal underbelly, are often in army, and come in multiples. They are also decent fighters, own castles, some, and they also have knowledge on the DN aliens. But they can be knocked out with enough force, usually don't know what to do without orders, have slow reactions, are not bright, and some have weak armor. Next character up is this one.
I've got a headache like you wouldn't believe. What?
Which 2 said that line? It's only 2. 10 seconds, good luck. So that is Kevin 11, not in his mutated form, which would be this one, and this one, since he is mostly in his briefs during the final episode, which is his only appearance. Appearing once more out of his mutated state, and aided Ben in defeating Vilgax, but was knocked out, and he was woken by the water, and he got out with Gwen and Max. He's an osmosian, mutated human, however you want to say it, who knows a lot about alien tech and how it operates, as well as aliens themselves, is a plumber, has knowledge on how they operate, is a football fan, is familiar with the alien black market on Earth, can read alien, is a good fighter, is a decent climber, has the ability to absorb any sort of material, which can be for his whole body or part of it, and this can also transfer this material to others and can be multiple materials at once. And when he's any material, he's very durable, strong, can create mini earthquakes and go through the floor, burst through restraints, and perform a super slam if he's up high enough. When he's rubber, he also has an enhanced jump, and if shy, he has the burnt rubber smell, which does not smell good. He also is a good mechanic and car junkie, having a car of his own, as well as an expert driver, which also includes the rust bucket, with his car being durable and being able to go off-road with monster truck mode. It also has rockets and lasers, as well as an auto attack mode, can fly, can turn invisible, has a speed trap detector, has a parachute, has ramjets, has an injection sheet, and can create a smoke cloud. He also knows and kind of is a plumber, can pick locks, and has a spaceship, and can pilot one, which has enhanced speed and lasers. He can operate Rust Bucket 2 and can swim. However, he still has his arrogance. He has herpetophobia, which is the fear of alligators. If he gets knocked out, he loses the absorbed material, has a one-track mind, can be forced to change into a material and out of one, loves Gwen, is a jokester and loves toying with people, is prone to jealousy and can be a bit boastful. And he's weak if anything gets through his transformation skin, is quick to anger, has to touch something to activate his powers, otherwise he's useless, is protective of his father and the few memories he has of him, cares about his car to a fault, and angers easily. Next character up has their first line of this.
Go where? What?
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here, whose name is Argit. It's unknown what his species is, and it only appeared in the episode Con of Wrath. Me and Kevin at a local space pub and called in the burritos after hearing what they were carrying. This initiated a fight, and during the fight he got knocked out and was left at the pub when at the end of the fight. So he has a wide arsenal of guns like a laser gun which he can shoot quite accurately. He also knows the criminal underbelly and has an on and off again friendship with Kevin. He has a watch communicator and knows alien tech and gear, how much is worth, and how to use it. He also has a sharp tongue, in other words, he's a good liar. Can shoot needles which can paralyze or knock out a person, which are also strong enough to get stuck on cement. He's also very durable, a great scam artist, is fast and can run on all fours, can drive pretty well and travel to other worlds. But he's very greedy, and due to his sharp tongue, he's very untrustworthy. He can also be hurt by his own needles and these needles can also be glued onto him to prevent their use. Though I don't know how long that would take. Next character up, we're gonna be in for a long one, folks, is this one.
And if I were to stop it?
Which 2 said that line. 10 seconds, good luck. So this is the character Vilgax, which is his normal form, and then his quote-unquote true form. So he's a Chimerian sui generis, first appearing in Ghost Town, breaking Sasuke out of prison in exchange for information on the Onyx, to which he agreed and took over his homeworld. Vilgax then flew back to Earth in order to get Ben for help and teamed up to beat Sasuke before Ben left, and Vilgax, being smug, now knows about Primus. Speaking of which, that's his next appearance, in which he tried to get the Omnitrix on Primus and actually succeeded, and turned into goo, but Ben turned off the projector and stole back the Omnitrix. Once Vilgax was dumped to the Kodan stream, he fought way big and lost and was tossed into space. Then, in secret of Chromosome, he went back to Earth to try and retrieve the crystal that Tetrax stole, and fought him in the process before learning it was taken to Petropia and got it, but found out it was drained of power and tossed it aside and flew off. Then in both final battles, he teamed up with Albedo to try and get rid of the Omnitrix by first getting rid of Ben's friends, then appearing at the end with an army and got the Omnitrix he created. Continuing into the second episode, he battled Albedo and used the Omnitrix to create an unstoppable army of Bios, which then failed, and since he couldn't succeed, he set his ship on a collision course to Bellwood, but it was redirected to the ocean where he showed his true form. It's unknown if he survived the explosion that preceded this. So he's a very good leader and conqueror who rules his own planet where the people respect him. He also can drain the powers of others via a special device and has a gauntlet which can form a shield called the Shield of Zeagle. It can form a bubble around it for a stronger shield, or he can activate to attack transparent opponents, and if enough laser blasts is on him, he can form into a comet with it. He can also communicate with his drone mentally, which are very strong. He's also strong himself and leads an army of Bios. He has a laser beam that can weaken foes called the Ruby Ray of Low. It is extremely durable, has control of his ship and drones and a whole armada of ship. Is very intelligent and knows the secret of the Omnitrix and rules of the Galactic Code of Conquest. He has his true form that can breathe underwater and has tentacles. It also has a powerful jump that can go sonic, has a super jump, has been shown to be agile. Is a great fighter with sharp claws, knows Ben's strength and weaknesses, knows the no void, quick reflexes to deflect crystals and energy beams, can fly as fast, has good hearing, knows how to control no guards, has a transport beam to teleport him on and off the ship, can also do this by meteor, blow a powerful gust of wind, can stomp on the ground to create an earthquake, has laser eyes that act like Omega beams from DC Universe, they are fast enough to keep up with Hun and break him out of ice, has knowledge of space, can survive in space and maneuver through it without aid, has a sword that can cut through rockets, alter it to a fire form for a strong attack, change it to a diamond form to no energy attacks, and shoot lasers that can make the Omnitrix time out, can't be possessed, supposedly, is a brilliant strategist, and cannot be harmed or restrained by mana. With all those powers, you're probably wondering how the hell do you even defeat this guy? While he has a tough time getting into small spaces, can act impulsively sometimes, cares for his planet as the citizens on him, can be restrained for a brief time by vines and ice, is single-minded, can get cocky, and can catch the common cold. Next character up has their first line of this.
This is Commander Sangfroid.
Of these characters, which one is Sangfroid? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here. An incursion first and only appearing in the episode Con of Wrath, intercepting their route in order to try and stop them from issuing peace, since they are against it, since they love war. Wrath talked to him, but he went back on his word, so Kevin led him into a black hole where his ship got sucked into it with him on it. So he leads a small batch of incursions and has a ship that is equipped with laser guns, has a super jump and is agile, has some fighting capabilities, is somewhat strong, has enhanced durability, has a long tongue that is sticky and very strong, can survive in space for a little bit, can inflate his chest for more momentum, and project himself onto other ships. However, his ship is slow, is sensitive to strong smells, there is a limit to how far his tongue can stretch, is not at the peak condition, needs air to breathe, and can be immobilized by ice. The next character up doesn't actually have a first line, and these are the stone golems, stone creatures, stone monsters, whatever you want to call them. So which two are those? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character, and then Kevin, who got turned into it in the episode Time Heals. They're their own species, first and only appearing in the episode Time Heals, who are enforcers of Hex's regime in an alternate future, with many being beaten up in the episode by both Ben and Gwen. Nothing really to note here. So, they can breathe underwater and resist or deflect mana. They are very strong and durable, and usually appear in an army. They also can regenerate if any part of the body is knocked off. However, they can't stand acidic-based attacks or not intelligent, but they do understand insults and don't like them. With enough force, pieces of them can fly off and will be stunned briefly and smashed with enough force. You can also note that Kevin's mutated form is very clumsy. Everyone's favorite character is up next.
You want to fight me, Kevin Levin? Let's go!
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. If you're a Ben 10 fan, you immediately know who this character is. Wrath. An Apoplexian, and probably one of the fandom's favorite aliens, including mine next to Goop, who first appeared in Con of Wrath and being accidentally unlocked due to the Tiffin's interference. Ben changed into him and stayed as him throughout the episode, getting into a bar fight, fighting Incursion Commander and Volcanus, before he encountered Jared, beating him up, delivering the Tiffin back, and changed back. And shortly afterwards, he changed back into him to beat up Kevin for withholding information. Then in Pirates, he was used by Artemis to continue the fight with Vilgax, but unable to defeat him and timed out and was knocked out in the process. Then in Above and Beyond, he was used to battle Manny and managed to beat him in a 1v1 match, knocking him out and timing out shortly after the fight. Then in Vendetta, he tangled with the Fairy Knights and with the help of the others, managed to tie them all up with a loose piece of metal. Then in the final battle, part 1, he was used by Albedo in order to hunt down Max after he got away, managing to break out of the RV and run off screen. So he's very strong and has extendable claws which are very sharp, and is an excellent fighter, and oftentimes he might use wrestling moves like serious butt kicking, Sicilian pile driver, and numerous others. He also has enhanced durability and is able to survive a laser blast at point blank range, has a sonic power and a super jump, can be calmed down by a few things like the Tiffin. You might be wondering why that's power, and you'll see why. He's also very fast and has enhanced agility. But he has severe anger issues, being a shoot or punch first, ask later kind of guy, and needs air to breathe. He can be restrained by mana and is not smart. Next character up has their first line of this.
We did.
Clearly not a smart guy. Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character Rhomboid Vriedel. We covered his brother in a previous part, and this is the other brother. He's a Rito first appearing in Busy Box coming to Earth to try and get the Nigelian Destructor and succeeded in leading it onto their ship. Despite this, they actually showed it violence and took it to Earth for Ben to deal with before flying away, but they were blown up in the process. Then in Kairat, he explained how they were still alive before being injected into a bar fight in order to obtain the prince, but he along with his brother were both injected into space. So he can breathe in space and has a wide arsenal of laser guns which he's pretty accurate with, as well as a rocket launcher. He also can break through mana shields, is super strong, and often allied with his brother Octagon. And he's relentless with his brother and our Repo Men, and is very durable, and cannot be killed as his body then just clones into another one. But he's dumb and can be distracted by bubble wrap, tends to underestimate opponents, can overreact, can be a coward, can't read alien, and tends to be a shoot first, ask later kind of guy. And that is all for today. Shocked we didn't get a lot of aliens in, but hey, can't argue with the randomness, and I'll see you guys in the next part. So long.